Turkey hunting is extremely difficult. I by no means am I an authority on turkey hunting. I learned at the age of 17. I went fall fall hunting for turkey. We were successful. Cousin and myself, we were able to both harvest one, and it was great. It was amazing. It was just, we ate them, we cooked them up. I used my mother's recipe, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. And I said, hey, why not? Saturday I was up and in my truck at 3 a.m. I was here, about 10 minutes before 4 a.m. You came out at 4, and we drove another 45 minutes or so to the public property out in Phelps, and we were getting suited up and ready to go. I mean, and that's what you got to do. I'm fascinated with it. It's exciting, and to meet somebody else that wants to hunt and wants to harvest an animal, eat it, enjoy it with their friends. I don't see what else is better than that when it comes to that. So Phelps is it's public property. Don't quote me on this, but I believe it's right around 4,500 to 4,700 acres, and it's open to the public, and it holds a lot of animals. There's turkey, there's deer, rabbits, squirrels, um, potentially, possibly, maybe even some bear. What I take with me, what I put in my pack, I put a couple snacks, water, maybe an energy drink. I definitely make sure and I reassure that I've got all the calls that I need, my decoys, um, toilet paper just in case, because that's important. Leaves don't feel good. Last few years, I learned, and again, I should have learned this years ago. I'm no authority in turkey hunting. Definitely one or two hen decoys and one strutting gobbler where you can fan out his fan. That has been very effective for me in the last few years. How many calls do I have? I've got three mouth calls, one box call, and three slate calls. Some people call them pot calls. I call them slate calls. The reason that I take so many calls out with me, and I learned this just throughout the years, hunting with other people that have more knowledge than me, watching hunting videos, of course, and all the professional people that hunt. You got to have an arsenal of different things because one thing will work one day, and the next day that same call won't work. And so you got to have a variety of calls. Today I was really great on my mouth call. It sounded phenomenal. And I was getting them gobbling and gobbling and gobbling. Other days, my box call is really what's working. And then there's some days that the slate calls it's where it's at. And the biggest thing for me with hunting is the camaraderie. Being able to share hunting stories the night before, and we're cooking up food, and more than likely, somebody's got some leftover deer meat from the night, or from the season past. Maybe they were blessed and were able to kill turkey in the fall, and we can eat some of that. Um, a couple drinks, stories, laughs. That to me, that's one of the best things about hunting in particular. It's just that camaraderie with your friends. You get closer, and that bond sticks, and God willing, you never lose that. Public land.
Frustrating.
The mistake we made was the bird was hung up, which means the bird kept gobbling and answering our calls, but he just didn't want to come any further.
Just putting it in here, and then sitting maybe like where one of these gaps are.
What I recommend you do is being able to share something with, friends, your best friends, your family, um, whether it's a successful hunt or not, as far as harvesting an animal, a turkey in this situation, it's successful because you got out there with your friends, your family, and you shared some time together. You guys got to talk about things, teach one another things that one might not know, because, no matter how old you are, you can always learn something. To me, the camaraderie, the memories, meeting new people, given the opportunity to teach someone else and help them understand, whether thick-headed or not, they that's incredible. That you can be a mentor. He's an overeducated, self-claimed country person.
Who is this?
That'd be Wyatt Moore. Love you, bro. Wyatt's, hell, even he's taught me some things, and
No, he hasn't. Be honest. He hadn't want to talk to you
he's taught
fucking
me a
thing.
thing or two. I might not say about hunting, but he's taught me a thing or two about something.